Hey everybody, Fat Steve, Spice Edge Media, and I'm just by the fountains and they're going, folks. Here at St John's Square we've got the church, we've got the winter gardens opposite. I can just about see the tower in the distance, and Christ, they're a bit fast. Dawn was a bit concerned that this water's wasted. Pigeon nearly got me then, and I tried to explain how it recycles underneath and comes round and round, but I'm not sure if she quite got it. But today, water's importance in this video, and I'm going to show you where the water that we have here in Blackpool comes from. That's interesting, isn't it? So for now, I'll leave you there. Fat Steve, Spice Edge Media. Keep safe, everybody.
Hi everybody, it's Fat Steve, Spice Edge Media, and welcome to the channel, folks.
Well, folks, I said it'd be something a little bit different. And here we are at the Rock Gardens on Devonshire Road, which is a public space protection order. No unauthorised vehicles, no substance misuse, no antisocial behaviour, no camping or caravanning, no alcohol, no vandalism, penalty up to £1,000. My God. So this is Devonshire Rock Gardens, but this is still not what I've come to see. What I've come to see is over here on the right, which is a big reservoir, and it has a big water tower, and I think it feeds most of Blackpool. I've got the sun in a bad position where I am, but I'm going to circumnavigate this big reservoir as best as I can, and then get some unusual shots for you later on. So I'll come over here, I'll do a little bit of this rock garden because it is different. We've got picnic benches there, there's a nice little pavilion area here, I think. So it's very nice, it's lovely. I think it dates back to what was part of Lay's farm many years ago, I think. Oh, it's going downhill a bit here now. So we've got the daffodils up, yellow and white, and look at that, folks, really nice park that a lot of people won't realise. It's a bit hilly, so it would be hard for people with a disability to get to. Say that sun's in a very compromising sun's in a compromising position for what I'm trying to film. I'm going to try and work my way around here. I don't know if there's a path or not. Got some lovely trees down there that are evergreens, and they've got all these little stick trees here that are empty, and no, we've got a fence there, so I can't get where I was trying to get. So there's the edge of the reservoir, and in the distance you can see the water tower, which I can't get round that way, so I'm going to head round the other way. So what a lovely little park that most people won't know about. If you live in this part of Bispham, there's a magpie there, but I can't salute. Hang on, I'll salute. There's another one, I think. I don't know whether we'll get him or not. We'll have a little try. I can't tell if I've got that or not. He's hopping about there, enjoying himself. So I've got this mic muffler on because of the wind, but there's not much wind, so you probably won't hear all the birds chirping, which is quite an unusual thing to find in Blackpool. So we're coming back out the way we come in. We've got the tower in the distance over there. So I'll do some research and I'll add probably a voiceover to this about when it was built. I'm back on Devonshire Road now, heading down. So it's got the old original fence here with the concrete pillars, and it's got a more modern fence a bit further behind it. big pipe there coming out and some sort of pumping station. Warbreck Service Reservoir and Pumping Station is what it says. So where it carries on behind here, behind these houses, some nice houses here on Devonshire Road. I say I've got the sun in the wrong place and there's not a lot I can do because it goes where it wants to go. This I think will be part of the 24 hours ago in beautiful downtown Blackpool. I'm not sure yet, or it might just be a special one-off feature when we manage to get all the Manchester videos out of the way. They've been doing quite well, averaging 400 to 600 a video, which is good. It's a pity we don't monetize, but that's part of how it is, and what we do is to try and educate. So for years I've been educating about drink, drugs and antisocial behaviour, and lately I've been more educating about the struggles with autism and mental health with the help of Bobbie. So there we can see the water tower in all its glory, and hopefully the sun is not too bad on that. So there's the reservoir. We've got more of this fence, the old fence and the new fence. Now there's quite a few phone repeater stations, phone masts strapped all round that structure, and I'll get over on this side of the road, then I can get the better shot of it. Let's get on this pavement. So there we have it, folks. Very nice. Now, I thought there would have been a plaque here, but there's not. So I'm going to go past it and try and find a little trail that heads down here. We've got another big pipe coming out there, or going in. Who knows? And some brand new houses behind it. So I don't think I've ever been down here. I don't think I've ever filmed down here. I'm not sure. If I have, it's been when I've been looking for if there was any remains of Lay's farm, I think. So this is Regency Gardens. Looks quite nice. Down on the right here we've got Warbreck, the DWP building, and I don't think I can get up that curb. We've got a little grassy knoll, folks. Who's that? Has he got a gun? He's standing behind that bush, or is it a she standing behind the bush? So this is quite a nice looking estate, tucked away, folks. Bracken way. Oh, we've got a ramp. So we can get on here, and I can try and get down that track that run at the back. So I'm sorry you've got the sun again now. I'll point it down a bit. So what an unusual place if you don't know this. What a different place if you don't know this. Tucked away in Bispham, in beautiful downtown Blackpool. Now we've got this track. Calm down, Steve. Calm down. I'm missing my Bobbie this morning. She's gone out filming somewhere else. Now, I've just had one of them epiphanies where I glanced down to make sure that the camera was still filming, and we got a problem, folks. So there's part of Warbreck Hill, and I think we're stuck, and I don't even know if I can back up and turn round. So let's get it in reverse. Oh, do you think I can back up there? I don't know. I'm going to knock it off for a bit before I make a total. So it's about stayed on the edge of what was once Lay's farm, and I'll be back later. So folks, water tower alongside the reservoir on the highest land in the area, constructed from reinforced concrete, faced with precast concrete blocks, split after casting to give a rock face, rusticated base. 10 Doric plasterous tilograph bronze bold cornice and plain parapets matching the dimensions of the base. Tall narrow windows in each bay, reinforced concrete roof. It is 7.31 metres deep and 37 metres, and my screen's gone blank, 37 metres above ground level. There is an electronically driven pump that delivers the water to the tanks in the reservoir. So I can't get any more. I'm just going to pinch the screen and try again. Constructed in 1932. The reservoir was completed in 1924. That seems a bit daft. Constructed in 1932, the reservoir was completed in 1924, covering 4 acres, followed by the tower in 1929 to 33. Historic interest. The tower was designed to improve the water pressure for the town's water supply and holds around 750,000 gallons of water. It was built alongside a cottage and barn, the remnants of the hamlet of Warbreck, which was demolished when the water tower was completed. It's a strong landmark, qualifies, although the reservoir itself is almost hidden by the embankment. So I might do that again. I'm going to leave you there and head back to the studio because I'm waiting for Amazon. I'll catch you all later. Hey everybody, it's Steve, and I've got my little drone, and I'm at Warbreck Water Tower, and it's the first time I've done a real drone flight with a controller, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. But while I try and sort it out, I'll tell you a little bit about what they call Warbreck Water Tower. So, testing, 1 2 1 2. Warbreck Water Tower is a structure that you probably drive past and don't really notice. Built to create water pressure in an otherwise flat area. It's been there for so long, it's part of the local scenery. But here at Blackpool, we're curious about local buildings like that and why and when they were. So, it was built in 1932 from the then Filed Water Board to serve the heavily residential areas of central Blackpool and the high-rise homes, with barely a hill in sight, the tower creates and maintains a pressure in the water supply, so that when you turn on your tap, water comes out of it. It's fed with water from Barnacre Reservoir at Longridge, near Preston, which is 16 miles away. You can see the water tower from the promenade. It stands at the top of Warbreck Hill Road, near the junction of Devonshire Road and next to the Rock Gardens. The foxes live on the surrounding land, and you can see them quite often with their cubs. So the building is quite a monument to modern engineering and materials, made from reinforced concrete, faced with precast concrete and a reinforced concrete roof. Even the doors are concrete, which is strange. The tower can hold 114,000 cubic meters of water at full capacity. So there has to be an immensely strong structure. Imagine that amount of water flowing down Warbreck Hill Road. The walls failed. Now this would be an interesting observation. A cubic metre of water is equivalent to a metric ton of weight. The mass of water in a full tank, 43.84 times the weight of the metalwork at Blackpool Tower. The water tower is at the top of one of the few hills on the Fylde coast. It's 37.5 metres above ground level, and the tank itself is 7.62 metres high. And Mr. David Howarth used to go up to the top of the tower when he was young. He thinks it was the best spot for a view of Blackpool, better even than the tower. Dot Shaw's dad did work on the Fylde waterboard in the 50s and 60s. He would take her to the building, aged just 10 years old. She thought it was never ending. It's something she'll never forget. At the side of the tower there's the two reservoirs, landscaped so they blend into the surroundings. An electrically driven pump delivers water from the reservoirs to the tank at the top of the tower. So,
So stay safe everybody. Fat Steve, Spiceheads Media.